good evening, and welcome to the GRN Show. My name is Gatel Ruiz Nicholas, and I am your host. But today, before we start, I really want to take a moment of silence in support of our compatriots in Haiti. Now, the people in Haiti, they are suffering. And with the violence, many of them, they're not even able to eat. So I am praying for peace. I am praying for recovery. And I am praying also for the safety of our people. And today, our guest is someone who really has been out and about in the community, basically doing great work. I call her a servant leader. She's touched many lives and she is making a difference. And her name is Nadia Assad. Her passion and her energy are contagious. So I am so glad to have you, Nadia. Good evening.
Good evening, Gitia. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here tonight.
Great, great. Well, I thought we would highlight some of the work that you are doing because you do good work. And I want to encourage other people to be a little more involved in their community. So I'm going to ask you to briefly tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thanks again for having me. My name is Nadia Assad. I'm a candidate for Lauderdale Commission Seat 1 to begin with. I am a mother of four. I currently serve in the Broward School District County as one of the job coach and community family engagement. I am also a community servant. I have been in the community for the longest, helping, serving the community in many capacity. That's basically who Nadia Assad is. If I have something that I forgot as we go along, I'm sure that the question will pop up.
Well, I know recently you became Dr. Nadia Assad. Tell us a little bit about how that came about and what is the area of focus.
Okay, thank you. My passion is nursing. My background at this time is nursing, healthcare administration. While working as a nurse in different healthcare administration, particularly mental health, I developed the love for it and I saw the need for mental health services in the community. So I decided it's time for me to go ahead and pursue my career, further my career and get my doctorate in mental health psychology, mostly concentration in counseling. Because working in the field has taught me and has demonstrated that we have a great need for mental health, particularly in the school where I work now.
Mm-hmm. I think that's great. Congratulations on getting your doctorate. And one of the things that I noticed is that you're very involved in different activities. You know, obviously you serve on a couple of boards, and tell us a little bit about some of the things you are doing in the community.
Well, yes, I am involved in different activity. I've been doing a lot of things in the community from mental health to social work, you name it. I am I'm the president for the Kiwanis of Lauderdale. I serve as the president and I've been helping a lot with the school. Um,
Excuse me if I may. Did you say T.Y. Lauderhill? What is it?
Kiwanis, it's K-I.
Kiwanis. Oh, okay, wonderful. Okay.
I am the president for the Kiwanis of Lauderdale. I've worked with them for years, and I am very much involved into getting to the schools, elementary school, middle school, even high schoolers to help them, give them the support that they need, empower them.
Mhm.
We also have a different program where we get out of states with them, show them the meaning of being engaged in the community, being a good steward, as far as getting very engaged as far as being a citizen, making sure that they know, their value, making sure that they know what
Mhm.
engage and get things done in the community. I work with different organizations. It's a long list. It's a long list, but I also own my own organization where we do different social events as far as backpack giveaway, food drive, we feed the homeless, a variety of, social events that we do to help the community. I don't do it by myself, thank God. I partner up usually with the different elected officials, different organization, individual, and I know that we worked before in different events that I had coordinated with different people. So it's been a journey, and I'm still ongoing doing it. It's not easy, but somebody have to do it. And what motivates me to do that is my past. Once you experience certain things, you become a steward, an advocate, to make sure that what is it that you went through, you can, if you can help somebody not to go to the same path, to the same predicament, so you help them. So that's one of my passion. I love to know that I'm helping somebody during the day. That makes me smile. That's my motivation, and that's my gratification. I know that I had helped somebody, and that person is smiling, and you solve somebody's issue for the day. So that is my passion.
I was very pleased. I think maybe last summer you had lots of school giveaway, and I was helping in that capacity as a volunteer, and it was amazing the number of people who came in. And I'm thinking, for a lot of parents, especially newcomers, a lot of times they don't have the funding to get the kids what they need for school. So that is something that I think is very important that you do. And I also know you're very involved with the churches. So tell me a little bit about some of the things you do with different churches aside from the backpack giveaways and so forth.
With the churches, we had done in the past what we call Know What It Is. Know What It Is a program where we go to the church. You can, select any kind of topic. For example, mental health. Know what is mental health. Know what is it when you have a migraine that doesn't stop, or know where to go if you need help to get medication or healthcare. So we partner up. When I say we, I always say we because it's me and the team in the organization. We partner up with the churches where we go at time is either doing services, we got a couple of minutes, or after services we go and inform the community about resources that they need in the community to survive, where to go if they need to file for paperwork as far as immigration services are concerned. And we also partner up with different organizations such as FLIC, the Haitian Association of Lawyers. We do events to help them fill out the paperwork to get their TPS status ongoing, to get their green card or even citizenship. So those are the things that we do at the church. It's amazing how it helps because, like, education is key. Whatever it is that you're doing, you have to make sure that you educate the community so they know what to do, when to go, and where to go if any needs.
And I like the fact that you work closely with the churches because what I do find is that in our community, if the pastors or the priests, if they endorse what you do, then you get the people to really be involved. So I think that's wonderful. Uh, I'm going to take a short break and we will be right back.
To learn more about what we do, to get involved in our mission to help all of Broward's children learn, grow, and thrive, or to find a program or service for your children, visit us at cscbroward.org. Children's Service Council of Broward County. Our focus is our children.
So we are back. We have with us Dr. Nadia Assad, and we are talking about making a difference in the community and really being a true servant leader. So Dr. Assad, give us a situation where you've had to really navigate unique challenges. Obviously you're serving a community of newcomers, and I know you work with a diverse group of volunteers. So tell us a little bit about that. How do you mobilize your volunteers to really provide services?
Well, it's not an easy task because, everybody's busy. But when you come up with an idea, when you come up with a project, and everybody can see the importance of this project, it's no brainer that you're gonna have people coming running from all type of background, ethnicity to assist, particularly with the newcomers that we have now. We had even the students that, at the schools have been coming forward. They said, Dr. Assad, let me know if you need me to volunteer, because they not only they need volunteer hours, right? But also they believe in what we're doing. They think that it is a very important cause for them to donate their time. I have worked with different, people in the community. For example, last year when I ran for office in 2020, once you volunteer with me once, you stuck with me for life. That's my I always have the same people that are coming to volunteer and then calling others to come around and volunteer as well. Because like I told you, it is something that's very important, serving the community, because we have to work together. I can't by myself, and they understand that when we work together, we get more things done versus me by myself. So they understand that concept, and they always come running and come to help. And I appreciate that. Big thank you to them if any of them are watching right now.
Great, great, great. So you've just mentioned you are running for City of Lauderhill Commissioner District 1. Why are you running?
Well, it is simple, Gitia. It is in my DNA. I am a public servant. I cannot stay away from it. Even if sometimes you're so tired, you say, okay, that's it, I give up. But, the calling is always there. The needs are always there. And then when you see them, you come running to help. That gives me an opportunity to serve the community in a greater capacity. As you know, to be able to serve, really to serve, and bring positive changes, long-lasting changes, you have to sit at the table. So here I am. The community asked me to go ahead and put my candidacy. They behind me. They want to see great, and they want to see representation, particularly in Lauderhill, where we have not have a Haitian American elected for more than 65 years that the city has been in existence. So it's be a great thing to have representation there, and we're gonna make history. First Haitian American elected for the city of Lauderhill.
And Lauderhill is one of those cities, very diverse, of course, predominantly Caribbean, and a very large Haitian community. The commission itself is all African American, and obviously you have Jamaicans and African Americans. So I think having and perhaps I'm biased, having a Haitian American on the commission would be great, because there are so many Haitian Americans over there, and I think that representation is key. How can the community really get behind you, Nadia?
Yes, well, it is simple. As you all know already, running an election requires a lot of financial support. We definitely need financial support. We need volunteers to come and, help out. They can donate at my website. They can always call me, let me know what they can do. I have several people that had called when they saw me on Facebook, on Instagram. They reach out to me and say, Dr. Assad, I am here with you. I'm behind you. Let me know to assist. It has been a tremendous experience. I love it. No longer than the other day, a young lady called me and said, Dr. Assad, listen, I cannot vote for now, but I can cook and I have water. I can bring water whenever you're going out. Let me know what I can do to help those. So that is, an amazing experience. I love that. And that give me that, the booster that you need to keep on fighting and knowing that they are behind you. So they can always reach out to me by phone, which is 954-305-7262, or they can go to my website where they can sign up to volunteer as well, or make a donation, or any kind of donation is greatly accepted. It can be in kind as well. If anybody knows that how to print out t-shirts, you can if you know how to print out any flyers, any things like that, that anything that has to do with the campaign that can help move the campaign forward, we welcome you guys to come. The website is www.votenadiaassad.com. Again, it's www.votenadiaassad.com.
Wonderful, wonderful. Just, I'd like to go further into your candidacy for what are some of the goals that you would like to accomplish as a City of Lauderdale Commissioner?
So I would like to see a very all-inclusive city of Lauderdale with less tax bracket and a little bit more collaboration between the policing and the community to make sure that we alleviate the sense of insecurity that we have in Lauderdale.
When you say a sense of security, just elaborate a little bit on that.
Well, we have a bit of high crime rates in crime rate in Lauderdale. And so partnering up with the city of Lauderdale, I work with them as a volunteer. I work as well with the fire rescue in collaboration to see, how we talk to the community, making sure that we ensure them as far as, see something, say something. And it is a great program that we have, the citizenship program as well, that's been working for the longest since I, moving into Lauderdale since, probably 9 years now. It has been very instrumental as far as helping the police officers to, meet needs by what's going on around there. But we are confident. We are hoping that, things will get better as far as that is concerned. And we are, as far as that is concerned, we putting like a SOS out there for anybody that wants to volunteer with to come forward and join the program. It's a very interesting program. You get to see what they go through, what they do. It makes it a little bit easier to understand them, and they understand you in the same time as well. So it's a 1-1 situation. I love it.
Well, and you probably bring in some of that cultural competency that police department often don't have. So I really like that. And any last word for our viewership in terms of why you do what you do, and what advice you would give to somebody? But here you are, you've been here less than 25 years. You've gotten acclimated very well and definitely contributing. So what advice would you give to a newcomer?
Well, or anybody else that's watching, life itself, it's a challenge. We cannot, most of the time make it on our own. It's always good to remember where we came from, where we're going, and our why. The most important thing is our why. Never forget to reach out to somebody. You never know, even if it's a smile. A smile that goes a long way. I meet people sometimes that say, "Oh my God, thank you for saying good morning. You don't find that very often." Or "Thank you. Or you have such a beautiful smile. You're smiling at me, and that makes my day." So little things like that goes a long way. You don't have to have $1 million to make a difference in somebody's life. I make it my prerogative to, get up every day and I have that purpose. Okay, I'm gonna be there for somebody, and gratifying. It is gratifying. So this is my my word for tonight. Making sure that you reach out to somebody. Just say how you doing, because you never know. It goes a long way. It goes a long way.
That's for sure. And just you just brought to mind, as you drive, I want to say on 44th Street, there is a big sign with the rabbi saying something about practice kindness every day. And I think it's really nice because it reminds us just some of the things you're saying. A smile will make a difference. And imagine if you make the difference in somebody's life, whether it's family, friend, on a daily basis, that's 365 acts of kindness. So we'll end on that note. Dr. Assad, thank you so much for joining us, and I wish you nothing but the best, and hopefully I'll be invited to the celebration or to your installation as the new commissioner for the city of Lauderdale.
Most certainly you will. You're already invited. But thank you so much. It was a pleasure. And to all of you that are watching, again, keep on smiling.
Thanks again, and you have a good night.
I take care. Thank you so much.
It's time for Broward Aware. What is Broward Aware? The Children's Services Council of Broward County organizes the annual Protecting Our Children campaign, which is a series of community events spread over a 4-month period. It culminates in the Family Fun and Resource Fair, which will take place this year on April 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The location is the Reverend Samuel Delville Memorial Park, and it's located at 2520 Northwest 6th Street, Fort Lauderdale, Florida 33311. What to expect? There you will meet other families, educators, law enforcement, and local organizations who will share their resources to empower our youth to reach their full potential. Bring on your family and join in the fun. For more information, you may contact the Children's Services Council via email at info@cscbroward.org, or you may call at 954-377-1000. See you on April 13th at the Family Fun and Resource Fair.
We are back. We just spoke with Nadia Assad, who is a terrific servant leader, and also she's running for Commissioner of City of Lauderdale, seat 1. But one of the things I get from Nadia is that you see her doing so many different things in the community. So sometimes I wonder, where does she find the time to do all that she does? And it came to mind, I said, imagine what kind of world we would live in if everyone committed to doing something, whether it's once a week, once a month. And I think we would be a much better world. Our communities will be better. So I strongly encourage you to find your voice, to find your passion and your purpose through community service. And there are so many ways one can give back to their communities. You have the churches, you have the schools, you have local nonprofit organizations, fraternities, sororities. One can feed the hungry, and so many avenues one can use to volunteer. So I would like to end our segment today by encouraging you to really be involved in your community, and sometimes it's good to do something for someone else. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining us, and I'm going to leave you with this little reminder. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share on our social media platforms. We are on YouTube under the GRN Show, and I thank you for your continued support. So with that, I say good night, and we'll see you next week. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
To learn more about what we do, to get involved in our mission to help all of Broward's children learn, grow, and thrive, or to find a program or service for your children, visit us at cscbroward.org. Children's Service Council of Broward County. Our focus is our children.